Hey, welcome to Radio Ninja Live, where you get to chat to me, and we can also have a bit of fun watching Kitten Academy if the kittens start to move. Now, Yurt is stuck. Well, not stuck. He's not stuck in the cat run at all. He's perfectly fine in the cat run. Anyway, just to explain the title first. The title of my video is obviously about the coffee situation. I had a coffee. I went and had an Americano the way that I used to have my coffee. For some reason though, earlier this week I was going for cappuccino, but I knew that I liked the Americano. It goes nicely with some milk, but because I'm an idiot, when the woman behind the counter said, "Do you want milk?" I ended up going no. I just went no, like it was my regular answer, and then I realised, shoot, I said the wrong thing. Oh well, I've got it with I'm having a black Americano now. So it was a strong one. It's alright, I put 4 sugars in it. Yeah, like that's gonna do much difference. It kind of lessened the strength, but well, it was still alright. A black Americano, it wasn't too bad, but the next time I do have an Americano, I'll ask for a white one. It's one of my silly errors again. I seem to do that a lot now. Even though I'm getting used to walking around town, I still make them little boo-boos. They seem to still crop up. Yeah, well, it is what it is, isn't it? It's a lot of fun. I actually walked further into town today. I spent quite a lot of time outside because the sun reared its head again, so I stayed around. So I stayed outside, and that was wonderful. Just enjoying the sunlight, getting some fresh air, flashing about my cat shirt. It's what I've been doing more often than most of the time now. Is I've been walking around with my jacket open, showing off the cat shirt. I've had a few looks from people, but nobody's gone up to me and said, I like that cat shirt. That's when I'll start making an impact, as if they start asking about the shirt. But people around, they don't actually acknowledge very often. They might have a quick look, or they might have a good look, but they'll never go any further than the look. They'll look at it and then carry on about whatever they were doing. So I think I need to have actual Kitten Academy get up, but I haven't got a link. I know Pauline on the Discord chat posted a link about the calendars. I didn't take advantage of that, but it was nice to know that that option's there. I didn't look at it fully. I was wondering if that link to the calendars also had other Kitten Academy merchandise on it for the UK price tags and stuff, because anywhere I look it's all set up for sales in America, and the import costs may be quite expensive, but I've not really looked into it. I've wanted to. I want some Kitten Academy merchandise so I can actually get Kitten Academy into Derby. Yeah, it may not get much interest at first, but at least I'm walking around flashing off the shirt, and the people who also watch Kitten Academy may also look interested. So there may be Kitten Academy fans who are in Derby but they just don't say anything because they don't know who else is supporting Kitten Academy. So I'd like to try and show off Kitten Academy more, but I don't know of any links at the moment. So if anybody can help with getting links, maybe ask on the chat about getting into UK, the clothing and hats. Maybe, I don't know, just anything Kitten Academy. I'll be dressed up as Kitten Academy. I don't care. I'll just walk around the street. Everything Kitten Academy. I'll get it tattooed and printed on my head. It's like Kitten Academy, where kittens learn to cat, and a boop spot. Oh yeah, that's not good. That would just be weird. It'd be boop spot. Yeah, I'd wonder how many people just went up. Boop. Yeah, that wouldn't work. But I want to try and get some merchandise over here. Maybe some actual faculty shirts or something. Some of those comedy Kitten Academy shirts would go nicely, I think. So I think I want to look into trying to get. I'll probably ask on Discord after this stream, but doesn't hurt for you guys who are also on Discord. They can question as well, maybe. So it gives us all a chance. I just want a chance to get the stuff. I mean, I'm sure there'll be no objection from Mr. A, because he'll want Kitten Academy coming from anywhere, and I'd like to try and get it from Derby as well, because I know Derby is quite a small city, and Chaddeston is also, well, it's a suburb of Derby, so that would be even better if I got some people from Chaddeston, so right in my neck of the woods. And plus I could also take advantage of my new ability to talk to people and get more social, so it would help for me as well, so I'd get some benefits out of it, because I want to be a humanitarian. I want to be helpful to people. I want to be part, but it's just knowing how to do it. I just want Kitten Academy. I want to get Kitten Academy everywhere. I'm greedy, you see. I want Kitten Academy everywhere. I want it in lights. As you go around Derby, there's a big picture of Kitten Academy written underneath. Kitten Academy, where kittens learn to cat. Maybe I'm pushing the boundaries a little bit there, but it's a nice thought to have Kitten Academy everywhere. Well, for me, it'll be everywhere around Derby, but with about 241k subscribers, I'm sure there's many from other locations as well that can do it as well. But I want it. I want to try and buy some of my own merchandise, so I've got something more to wear around town. I'm sure you can all understand that. You from the US have probably all got Kitten Academy stuff. Those are Kitten Academy fans. You probably walk around the street every day. Well, unless you're working, and then that'd be weird if you're at work with Kitten Academy. But those of you who are casual dress on your days off or something, walking around town, you probably got a cat shirt or Kitten Academy. So if you haven't got a Kitten Academy shirt, I mean, like me, I'll just walk around in a cat shirt, so people who see me more than once, they'll go, well, he's definitely into cats. He's definitely got a lot of cat shirts available. So they will keep seeing me, and eventually they may say something. They may go, okay, I've seen you with cat shirts all the time now. I wonder whether you like, what sort of cats do you like? Why do you always wear so many cat shirts? Any question, they'll acknowledge something, so I can at least respond. So I can respond to something they've requested from me. They may have said anything. They'll say anything, as long as it's polite and stuff. But there's a lot of people who walk around. So to be fair for me, it just takes one person who hasn't got as busy a life, who basically does what I do and just walks around almost aimlessly with no real goals for the day. Okay, today I had to go to the job centre, so that was my goal for today, and a successful goal. I got to tell them about how things are going with the sick note, and well, at the time I was at the job centre, the sick note thing wasn't going too great. It was because yesterday I ended up shouting at the system where you push the button and you talk into it, the intercom system. Well, by the end of it, I was literally shouting at the person. So the person who was listening to the intercom system was probably like, please be quiet. Whatever you say, it ain't gonna help. But she was probably counting the seconds that I just shut up and just left. Which eventually I did, and went off in a huff. Which I think I said in yesterday's stream. So I'll say it again, okay? It's just them stories. So I told my advisor Denise about that. Funny, and of course I said to her, well, it's probably come through the post and it's probably there when I get home. And guess what? It was there when I got home. It was there on the mat. I looked at it and thought, that's got my name on it, so I think I know what that is. It was handwritten. The actual front of the letter, my name was handwritten. Well, it said Mr. C. Lowe, but it was still handwritten because everything seems to be typed up. I don't need to do that, do I? That looks like I'm doing a magical spell on you. But yeah, so I got that. Finally got the sick note. The thing is, I've got to now wait 2 weeks before I actually show Denise the sick note. So I've got to wait. But knowing that I've got the sick note makes the next 2 weeks a little more comfortable. So not next Friday, the Friday after is when I'll be able to show off my sick note at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock? No, 12 o'clock. Wrong time for this. Oh, where am I? Yeah, 12 p.m. That's when I'll be talking to my advisor, and oh, look at that, I got a smile on my face today. I'm happy I finally got the sick note that they've been asking for. Yes, finally I've got it. Victory for me. Oh, I am sorry. I've completely ignored the chat. I've just been updating you on how my days and my thoughts are. So, hey, hello Terry. They say love your t-shirt when I wear my KA t-shirt with Puget on it. Oh well, Puget, he was a wonderful cat. Well, they all were. So if you wear any Kitten Academy t-shirt, I think you're gonna get some enjoyment from that. Yeah. So no worries. Okay, you continue with. I've got several KA t-shirts. but that's the only one that gets a comment. Well, that's fair enough. So, I want access to it in the UK, so you continue on the back side. They say Kitten Academy, where kittens learn to cat. It's good. That's good. So hopefully I'll be able to find somebody on the Discord chat who's from the UK who also has access to Kitten Academy shirts. At least a link. Like I say, Pauline, I believe, is the one who has the links to UK Kitten Academy. So hopefully she'll have a link that shows all Kitten Academy merchandise, not just the calendars. So good afternoon, Terry. Good afternoon, Dilemma. Yeah, didn't you show up yesterday? So hello again. You popped in for a bit, so sorry. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just. This is basically my opening story. So this is how I'm going to start the streams whenever I do these radio shows. This is how I'm going to open. So I'll probably open by ignoring everybody, because usually people have to file in anyway. So usually when I start rambling, usually there's nobody talking, so I do all the talking, and then gradually you'll all file in, and I'll talk back. Well, we've gone 16 minutes, and we've had a good ramble already. Oh, I'm sure. I have no doubt. I just feel it'll have more impact if I walk around with a shirt that probably not many people have seen. Only Kitten Academy fans. So maybe I'll get people asking. Oh. We're in the same boat then. So if you get on Discord, I'm sure somebody will have a link on Discord. I just never really followed into asking it. But now I feel that with me going out now, because when I used to go out, I wasn't really a big streamer like I am now. Because now I've got the 1K thing going for me. I'll have more people watching. So if I walk around with the Kitten Academy t-shirt, I may influence more people to start watching. And by looking at my descriptions, you will also have access to all the links to Kitten Academy. So I'm trying to get Kitten Academy noticed, but I also want to get me noticed as well. Because the more I get noticed, the more it will possibly get passed over to Kitten Academy. Because all the links are all the links that were on the Kitten Academy description, I've basically copied them across to mine. So if Mr. A didn't put enough links on the Kitten Academy description, then that's his fault, because I've just copied and pasted all that across and set it to be my upload default. So that's always going to be there whenever I do a video, even if the video itself is nothing to do with Kitten Academy. It will always be there, so people might look at it and go, "What is this Kitten Academy?" But there's the link next to it. So it says Kitten Academy website and the link to get to the website. So I'm covering all bases, because I know that I'm playing Kitten Academy in the corner as well here. So I better put Kitten Academy at the bottom and say this is where the stream's coming from. And I gotta say thank you to Mr. A for such nice words yesterday, because Philly obviously relayed the message. So I'm gonna say thank you to Mr. A for your support. Not just, I mean, everybody's support, but Mr. A, getting the kind words from Mr. A, just him saying that I'm a nice guy. That's good enough for me. Just acknowledge. I like to be acknowledged for what I do. I'm sorry, sometimes I get disappointed, but that's just my mind. It's like I want to be known, because I've never. I know I've said this many times. I'm a shy person, and I'm a person who doesn't usually socialise much because I never know what to say. Because I always trip up over myself. So that's just me, really. I would like ways to communicate with people, and there is many ways I can do that now. So with Kitten Academy if I have a Kitten Academy t-shirt, maybe a hoodie, anything, a hoodie to wear when it cools down. Obviously, with it being quite sunny and warm at the moment, I won't need a hoodie, but if I can get a hoodie for the winter, I'll still have Kitten Academy written on my clothing. Anything to have Kitten Academy written on. I want to get it. So something saying Kitten Academy will always be on show. So I wonder if there's like a baseball cap with Kitten Academy written on it, with the Kittens Learn to Cat, because that would be good as well, because I like to wear a baseball cap as well when I remember. But at the moment, the baseball cap that I wear is of the Derby County Ram, which is the mascot for the Derby County, my football club, my home team. Hopefully will still exist at the next season, hopefully. Anyway, I don't want to moan about Derby, because I don't want to moan about Derby County. I do that enough anyway. So I just want something just to share about. Rick Brunner, I don't think I've seen you before, so hello to you. Hello to you. Okay, sorry, I've really not been reading any of you. Well, it's getting out more than I've got more stories. So yes, Terry, I'm being more interesting because I'm going out. It was hard to tell stories when I'm sat on my backside, pretty much just tapping away and doing nothing really. But now I'm leaving the house, not through the window. I'll go downstairs and then walk out the door like a regular person. I don't jump out the window, but it's just me pointing outside. I don't jump out a window. Yeah. Not that I ever suggested I did. I've never suggested that I jump out a window. I don't recommend you do it either. I don't have an SY. Okay. I sent three t-shirts to a girl in Poland. Very good. So I'm sure you can get the t-shirts in the UK. Oh, I know that I can get t-shirts in the UK. I've seen some photos of people wearing them. I'm sure somebody like Hells Dells, she probably has them. Who's on Discord, she probably has them. So maybe I could ask her where she got hers from. So I know Think Pink, she's from the UK as well. So she may have links to getting them. I know there's a lot of people from the UK. It's just finding one that knows, because I think Pauline is actually from the UK, so that's why she knows the UK. I'm sorry if Pauline watches my videos. I'm sorry I'm talking about you and I'm going to probably find out that it's like, I've got all the links, have I? And now I've got you scrambling around looking for links to stuff, and maybe you don't have the links. Maybe somebody had the link to the calendars, which I didn't take advantage of, but it was nice to know that there's a possibility. So seeing that means there was a possibility I could have the t-shirts and stuff. So I know that there is going to be a link out there. I just need it. I need everybody to start asking all the British people if they can, if they're from the UK on Discord, check if they have a link. I mean, I'll probably ask questions as well later, so everybody who's from the UK will probably get bombarded with questions now about links. Good. That's good dilemma, telling everybody about Kitten Academy. My Secret Santa person. So the person from Poland, Secret Santa. Right. Okay. However, I ordered them, and she didn't get them for 3 months. Import costs, I guess. So it's one of those things. Well, still, some of us are still in lockdown. I think some of you have lightened up, but sometimes it takes a while. So Rick Brunner, I saw your name, but I didn't actually read what you said. So what you say, Janice Brunner, my hubby, and I do the same. I tell everyone about KA. Good. That's what we need. We need people telling people about Kitten Academy. So I want to do it out in public now. I want to actually go out with Kitten Academy t-shirt. Yes, one Kitten Academy t-shirt at a time. So I'll probably buy Kitten Academy, several Kitten Academy t-shirts. Well, at least one of each colour, possibly. Even if it's a pink one, I might have that one. Real men wear pink, apparently. That's what's it? Stuck in customs. No caps. I'm sure. It's not. It wasn't an essential item. I also sometimes watch Tiny Kittens. That's one of the Tiny Kittens HQ. That's another kitten. Not another Kitten Academy stream. Another 24-hour kitten live stream. So yeah, I think I'm subscribed to them. So yeah. So I do see sometimes. I do flick around some of the others sometimes. It's usually when the kittens are asleep. That's when I usually pop over to the others and see what the others. So Terry, Dr. Brew has a great live feed. She's on Discord and is going to KACon with me. Yeah, I've seen her live stream. Yeah, it's not watched it as much, but I've seen that she has an active one. So I'm glad she's doing her bit. So I'm very proud of everybody who does kitten fostering and stuff. And Kitten Academy has been the start of all this, really. I know 24-hour live streams and stuff have been around for a while now, but I think Kitten Academy has really made them more popular to people. I don't want to downplay all the others as well, because from what I've seen, all the others are doing pretty well for themselves too. So no disrespect to all the others as well, because you do a good job as well. It's just Kitten Academy is the one that I watch the most, forgive me, but it's the one that I seem to stick with the most, and I probably will for a while now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Dilemma. Get out of the house. Yeah. Yes, it's definitely good for. I've noticed it's good for mental health, because I've definitely felt better when I'm doing these live streams as well. So I've not felt like I'm gonna fall asleep. I've actually felt like I could go on for ages. Well, I can go on for ages, but I'm not gonna burn myself out if I keep rambling. So that's good. Don't worry, Terry, if you don't get out more. Just, yeah, maybe you should, but at your age it might be a bit more tricky. My grandma, she likes to walk up and down the garden path when she likes to get up and just wander around the house sometimes. So you could do something like that as well. Just if you've got a big enough garden. Maybe you live in an apartment and you don't have a garden. And if you try to walk up and down your garden there, then you're probably going to be jumping out the window as well. So, as well, No, I still don't jump out the window. No, I don't jump out the window. I've never jumped out the window. Why did you suggest that I jumped out the window? You didn't suggest that I jumped out the window. It was me who suggested that I jumped out the window. Oh, Jesus. What was that? Your son is 22 and loves pink. So I've seen many guys walking around and wearing pink. Here's a fun fact for you. Did you really actually know that pink used to be the boys' colour? So, and blue used to be the girls' colour. But over time it changed. So wearing pink for a man is actually normal. So when we men wear pink, so we're normal when we wear pink. That's actually the correct colour for a boy or a man or a boy. That particular gender. So you girls out there, you should be wearing blue because that is the girls' colour. So whenever you see a guy wearing blue, you should look at them and go, ha ha ha, you're wearing a girl's colour. But not many people know that fact. I don't know why. I don't know where it changed over time, but pink became the girly colour and blue became the boys' colour. Suppose if you changed it now, it would confuse everybody. Definitely confuse everybody. Okay, it's my choice, surely. The friends I've made. Oh yeah, oh yes, Terry. We've made loads of friends through Discord. That is definitely no problem there. Claws and whiskers. I've never seen that one. Sure, it's good though. Oh, you have a large. 1990. You bought it when I was born. Well, the year I was born, anyway. Not that that's essential information. Oh, you should get on Discord, Dilemma. You should get on Discord. You may, if I find the link, well, I can't text chat, so even if I do find the link, I won't be able to text it down here for you, so you'll have to get on Discord, I'm afraid. Still, those who aren't on Discord, why? You should be on Discord. I've said it, Mr. Ace said it, and countless other people who are on Discord have tried to get new people on Discord. I hope I have an influence on people. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. I'll at least get people who switch on, at least having a look at Kitten Academy. I don't know why I keep pointing over there. That's my TV over there. That's Kitten Academy over here. And I keep doing the thumbs up thing. I keep doing anything. I need a drink. I've been talking for half an hour straight. So forgive me if I need a drink. I do. Might quiet down a bit. I see that the Kitten Academy's gone a bit quiet. I see Mr. A's put the den in the living room on, so I guess we're getting free run again. Seem to be doing a lot. You live in the country, and I'm surrounded by fields, and I have a large backyard. Well then, you should have no trouble having a walk around then. Denise, you. It's the rainbow pictures. I want to try it. I want to try and get people. I can't force people. But you should really force yourself to do it. You're the one missing out. I'm on Discord. Terry's on Discord. So we both will tell you how awesome it is. I've countless times told everybody. I think I tell you every stream, and I've told you again in this stream. Okay, yesterday's stream was very emotional for me, so yeah, that stream's gonna be remembered for me bursting into tears through the stream. I'm more happy today. Actually, I think I started yesterday's stream happy. It's just seeing kittens get adopted. It was great timing for the kitten to get adopted, but once a kitten is scheduled to be adopted, I always risk that chance. The good thing is, I have the Kitten Academy live stream up as well, so you wouldn't miss it, and it's there as well, so you can watch it again live. That is totally up to you. I'm sure I know Will does better with the recordings and stuff, and there's others out there. I mean, this stream is technically more for me, so you can talk to me, because I want to be involved more, because I can't be at Kitten Academy and I can't go to KA Con, so this is my way of doing my support by doing this every day, just rambling on. I may do 2 streams in one day. I haven't as yet, but it's the thing, trying to think of what to do for a second stream, because I've pretty much covered all of my day in this one stream. But I think just switching on a live stream and just turning it becomes more of a Q&A. So if I do another one later, it'll be more of a Q&A. I'll wait for everybody else to speak. Yeah, me sit here waiting. That's not gonna work for me. That's not gonna work. That wouldn't work for me, would it? Because I can't help but ramble. Your son had a graduation. He's great. I hope you mean the one with the. Hope you mean from school and that, because or maybe your son is a cat. Probably not. Maybe your son likes cats. I'm sure you'll tell me in a moment whether your son likes cats or not. Terry, I think she said he was 22. It was an earlier message, but sorry, I'm talking for somebody now. I'll leave you to answer the question. I'm sorry, I haven't. I'm trying to get involved in everything. Not again. Right. Oh, happy birthday for next month, Sir Dilemma. Okay. Oh, Denise. You're Denise, right. I was wondering who Denise was. Okay, Dilemma is Denise. Okay, sorry, I just get into a habit of just reading what's on the screen. University. Thank God. Sorry. When I hear the words graduation now, I always think Kitten Academy, because we all know what graduation means at Kitten Academy. So I always have that in mind. I'll say I hope he has kids already. Sorry. Sorry, maybe that was too far. Well, congratulations to him. You won't see my congratulations unless you show him the video, but it's not a bad thing if you do. But me calling him a cat and almost putting him, almost sentencing him to castration is not how I wanted this. How I want him remembered. I'm sure. Sure, he's got a lovely girlfriend or wife. Sorry, I'm interfering too much. But it's nice to know about people, but maybe I'm being a bit more intrusive. Oh God, look at me. Me going out has turned me into an intruder. Yes, I've got cameras in all your houses. I'm watching you. And you. And you. Put down that cake. I told you about my coffee, didn't I? Yeah, my lacking of milk. So yes, that was the beginning of that was the beginning story, wasn't it? The coffee with the coffee and no milk. Black. So I had a black coffee. That was the starter story, because that's the name of the show. Do you want any milk? Yes, I do, but I said no for some reason. It's like I had in my mind to say no. Hopefully tomorrow when I think I'll go out tomorrow. With it being a Saturday, I'm not sure, but maybe going out on a Saturday, I'll see a lot more people. We'll see how it works. I got a load more shirts I can show off anyway. And if it's warm, I might not be wearing my hoodie. I might just be walking around like this. Besides, I can always take my hoodie off, put it in my bag, and then just wander around like this with my shirt on show. Because that's what these picture shirts really are for. You're meant to show them off. I couldn't show them off really before. Obviously, when I did these live streams, I was showing them off, but you already like Kitten Academy. You've already watched Kitten Academy, so I don't need to convince you guys to watch Kitten Academy because you're already there. So I'm trying to get new people watching Kitten Academy, which I always seem to keep saying. It's whether I can convince them enough. If anything, the British thing would be to mock people. So with me wearing a shirt, they'll walk off mocking me and saying, that guy looks like an idiot. So if they come pointing and laughing at me, I'll just say, yeah, well, who's the one here who's got 1,000 subscribers on YouTube? Me. But at that point, that's a bit egotistical, and I don't intend to be like that, but I may have to change my ways a little bit to get people, to twist people's arm to look at my channel, which will lead them to Kitten Academy, so they don't have to watch for too long, unless of course they want to do a full hour with me. That's entirely up to them at that point. He's not having a girlfriend as he spends the time. He's not working, gaming online with friends. Sounds like quite a lot of people on other Discord servers I've been on. Sounds like a lot of people who do a lot of gaming. Usually about 10 years younger. They're about 13, because I think that's the maximum. I think you have to be 13 at least to get onto Discord. I think that's the age limit. Because Discord was actually originally meant for gaming. I just love chatting to you guys. I mean, I've only been chatting to 2 of you at the moment, and we've had a great time with that. Sometimes it makes it easier when it's just a couple of people, because I can follow the chat better. I know in the future we'll probably have a lot more coming in, because a lot more people will know about me. But I'm not rushing them. I kind of got where I wanted to do. My goal was to get to 1k subscribers, and I got there. So now my channel's going to be a little more relaxed. All I need to do is just post a few videos just to keep me at 1k for a bit, and just while I think of new ideas to just keep you guys here, because I don't want to completely disappear for a few weeks, especially when I've got ideas. I mean I've got a list, and from the look of the list, I am completely scheduled all the way up till the 1st of January 2023. So that's that sorted, at least. So you've got videos planned. They're all planned at the moment. They're not ironclad plans. They're just a guideline for me to work from. So if things move around, then things move around. I'm sure you'll watch whatever I post if you enjoy me. Okay, Dilemma Denise, the double D. It's a good job I said you've got double D's. Oh, shut me up. I'm digging holes today, aren't I? I just keep digging. Oh my Lord. I do apologise. I apologise. You probably take it in good humour, but go water your garden, please, before I say something else and completely embarrass myself. That's me, though. You all take it. You all take it in good humour. You all have a laugh. Well, you all know by now that I don't mean any harm with what I say. I never have. I just like people. I just like to talk to people. I like to ramble. And if you're not there to talk as well, then I'll just ramble still. I'll probably just keep thinking of new things to ramble about. There's all them stories in my head. I may end up repeating those stories because it has been a pretty busy, fulfilling week for me. I'll never forget that I don't think I'll forget that old lady on Wednesday when it was absolutely hammering it down. When she cut across me, and I deviated the other way just to cut under her, and she tricked me into going into a puddle. That's why I did the show. The old ladies are dangerous. They walk slow, and when she'd got past enough, I just thought, I'll just go around that way. There's no harm in that. But I didn't see that when she got out of the way, there was a great big puddle right there. Oh man. That's why old ladies are dangerous. The danger of the old lady. I know you're Crouton. Yeah, she's looking for a handshake. I think a paw shake. I want to shake Crouton's paw. I want to hold her. You just want to coddle her like a baby or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember if she's good with the coddling thing. Well, I don't think Mr. A will be doing that anytime soon. I hope not. I don't know. Mr. A has got so many different ways of doing things. Maybe he will. I hope. Well, I hope not so ferociously as I just did. But I haven't got a cat here. I'm sure Mr. A knows how to deal with it. He knows how to coddle a baby. Well, do the baby coddling idea anyway. Yeah, it seems to work, and I've noticed that all cats like it, but only if you keep petting them. If you stop petting them, they'll be like, "Get out! I'm getting out of here," and they'll squirm and they're out. Remember, Ninja never liked being picked up. He was a heavy cat, Ninja was. He was a heavy boy, so I know I could never actually pick him up. It used to be more when I held Ninja, it was more of just a kind of pick him up and just carry him, and then he went along with it for a little while, and then he started wriggling, and then you just had to put him back on the floor before I never know what he would do, but it's either he fights his way out or you just put him on the floor yourself. So we just tended to put him on the floor, or we never picked him up. It's a good thing about having an outdoor cat. You don't have to worry too much about picking him up. And he came back, had a meal, and watching him, I just remember him sat because he picked a sleeping position for a while, and he picked his sleeping position right up near my head, and if I was sleeping too close one way, I woke up with a cat right in my face. So Ninja did like to sleep on my face, theoretically. Or is it I face planted him during the night? The thing is though, he didn't mind. He was quite comfortable doing it. I just went along with it. It's just like he's a cat. It's the sort of things they do. It's the kind of things you learn. I know most people here have indoor cats. We had to have Ninja as an outdoor cat because he never used a litter box. For some reason he didn't like using a litter box, so he became an outdoor cat almost because of that. But it seemed like he was always destined to be an outdoor cat because he always wanted to go out. That was a good sign that he was going to be an outdoor cat. Of course, he started off as a kitten. He had a brother, but I never got to know Blackie because he ran away, and Blackie and Ninja never actually got along that much, so it may have been for the best. Would have loved to know Blackie though. Would have been nice to get to know his brother. But if they didn't get along, then there's not much you can do about it, really. We enjoyed the time with Ninja. I don't think we could probably have handled another cat. Ninja was kind of like what Gimmick is gonna be, because he had the little white spot under his chin. Gimmick had that, so there's a bit of a ballpark situation. Then I went, yeah, the little white spot. So you could tell the difference between him and Blackie, because Blackie didn't have that white spot. I think that was it. But I was very, very young, so I probably wasn't really taking in much information as a kid. You were just, when you're a kid, you just kind of like, we got a cat. Let's have fun with the cat. Or, I don't know, my response to a cat, to be honest. It was just a cat, and we enjoyed being with him and having him. around the house. It was wonderful. It was a wonderful big guy. I always want to call him a little guy. He wasn't little. He was massive. It was heavy. He loved his food. He came back and ate about 3 packets. We used to get him these little sachets of food packets because he would have probably eaten the whole tin in one go. We used to do tins because we used to give him half the tin, put the lid on it and put it in the fridge, and then give him the other half of the tin. So it was an even we tried to give him an even balance. It worked for a while, but then we saw this like 20 pack of sachets we had, because Ninja ate so much, because one sachet is meant to be one serving, but because he ate a lot, we had to put about 3 sachets worth on in one bowl, maybe 2. I'm not sure. I guess it varied on his hunger, but he used to go through it all very, very quickly. It's almost like he's never been fed. I think it could have been down to him having worms, maybe, but never really sure. It could have just been a really hungry cat. Okay, Terry, sorry, I see your message. I miss my cats so much, but can't keep up with them anymore. So KA is my cat and kitten fix day after day, and I so enjoyed it. Sounds good to me. That's how I look at it. That's how I deal with the loss, because I keep my name in the Ninja pot, so that's why I'm NinjaChris. Now, I have to keep reminding new people of that. I'm not NinjaChris because I think I'm stealthy or I hide a lot, because I'm not hiding. Ninja was my cat years ago, and I want to keep him alive with me. I think he deserves that. I want him. He's up in cat heaven, probably having 4 sachets of food now. Probably eating tins and tins of endless food. He'd be one of those big fat cats. Actually, if you're in cat heaven, you don't get any fatter. You just eat and eat and eat and just enjoy the taste of food. Pardon me. Oh, I do apologise. That would be good, wouldn't it? You could eat and eat and eat and eat, and you'd have no consequences at all. You could just eat. You could just eat whatever you wanted. You could just click your finger, and there's a food, and there's your favourite food, and you can eat it, and you can eat it and eat it and eat it as much as you want, and you'll never gain weight. You'll never fall out of love with it, so you'll never feel. Well, you'll feel full when you want to feel full. So when you finish, that's when you'll feel full. But if you want to eat more, you can go, I'm not full anymore, I'm going to eat some more. So I'd love to have control of that, but that's never going to happen, is it? We're never going to have that luxury of being able to eat. I'd love to be able to eat. I'm sure some people would love to be able to eat and make you younger as well. Make you younger, and you choose which age you want to stop at. Which was your best age? So for you, some of you probably got a lot more numbers on me, so you probably would love to have that option a lot more than I do. I mean, I'm 31, so I've still got a bit of living to go yet. I'm just happy. I'm happy today went smoothly. The smoothest day I've had, I think, for quite a long time. a little while, because every day this week has gone a little bit iffy. But it seems like today, when I come back happy and I'm not moaning, then you know that it's a good day. You know that it's been a good day. Because if I come back and moan, that's the British sign of I've had a bad day, so all I want to do is moan now. So if you see a British guy moaning, British guy or a British person moaning and not smiling, that means they've had a bad day. But if I'm smiling and rambling about things that are good in the world, because that's what I want to do. I don't want a show like yesterday where I don't mind the cry. At first, the tears were happy tears, hoping that Bass and Jack go and have a wonderful life. But then I started opening up to other things as well. I just let every emotion out yesterday. So now I'm going to continue with the happy emotion. That's the emotion that I want everybody to have. I want everybody to have a smile. Just walk around the house, walk around the street, have a smile. So I walk around the town centre, and I bet I look like an idiot to some people if I just start smiling randomly at people. But it's just something, just smile. I realised that I need to smile more sometimes, because when I'm off stream I don't smile as much as I probably should, because I kind of go back into grump mode. I still chuckle at the videos that I do, but it really depends on my mood. But before, when I was doing that, I hadn't been out anywhere and I wasn't going out anywhere, so I had no real stories to tell. So of course I'm gonna go back to grumpy mode. So now this is real. This is the me that I want to be. The me that I want to be. Yeah. As you notice, I like doing the thumbs up. We'll see what thumbnail it ends up with. Because my standard thumbnail is going to be them Maggie, Ari and Eddie. That's my standard thumbnail until I change it to something else, which will probably be like my others. The reason why it'll stay as that faculty photo is, well, because it's my header as well. That photo is in my header on YouTube, so it makes sense. And usually it's because the video at the time is processing, and when the video is processing, I know it sounds weird with a live stream, because it's a live stream, you'd think it's already processed, but I leave YouTube to do what it's got to do, because I can't put end screens on it or anything. It all works out in the end. Your best looks were in my late 20s, but I'm glad I'm old now and have many wonderful memories of the years gone by. Philly. You showed up. Hello. Okay, yes, you've said hello. I've said hello back to you. Right. Now the rest of the message. A cloudy day here, but we can handle that. Glad you had a good day so far, Chris. Yeah. I feel good. You know, my emotions can change quickly, so hopefully this stream stays good. Blooming heck. We've actually gone over an hour and I'm still rambling on. Sheesh. And I've still got more rambles to go. Probably. Who needs a second stream later when I seem to be able to belt it all out in one stream? You can always catch up again, can't you? So it's another good thing. You can always catch up on my day, because you learn. Because I keep drip feeding other bits about my day. It's more the fact of I might remember other bits about my day, because I tend to do I'm good that I do different things during the day. The only thing that I really didn't do today is I didn't have breakfast in town, but I can't have breakfast in town every day. I had my breakfast at home, and I had a bowl of cereal, Kellogg's Crave. I don't know if you know of that Kellogg's cereal, but that was the brand I had, the red box, the hazelnut flavoured. That's what I really have to have cereal some days, because my dad buys the milk in and the milk might run out of date, and plus my dad buys the cereal, so I better eat that. Besides, it does save me a bit of money, because buying breakfast nowadays can be quite expensive, I've noticed. Think Pink, hey, or Claire, which I've found out. Sorry I've outed you. I think that will. I hope I've got your name right now. I need to take a breather, mate. Take a breather. I've been rambling so long. Breathe. Breathe. Breathing is good. Breathing is necessary. Yes, I'm so glad to be in a happy mood. Yeah, more of a relieved mood as well, because of the sick note finally coming through. That was definitely the relieving part of the day. Yes, it would have helped if it came yesterday. It would have helped if it came Wednesday. Especially Wednesday, because at that point I would have had it, and I wouldn't have been shouting at the intercom with the person over the intercom who wouldn't let me in, and I started shouting at them. I wouldn't have needed to do that, because I would have already had what I need. I would have just been able to go into town, and it would have been a normal day. But it seems like I've got to wait a while for things to come in. I've got 4 months on this sick note, so just before 4 months is up, but I've got to call them about a month before, probably, because if it takes like 2 weeks for it to actually get here, then I'll have to call early. But I'm just glad. You're calling me your Padawan? Yes, Master. Thank you, Master. Air conditioning. Right, I got it. I'm with it. Gotta get my words right. Suppose now I've been yapping for over an hour. It doesn't matter how long I yap for now. Thing is, I just love being on camera and I love being on stream. It's just at these now points, I've got to make sure I wind it down a bit if I'm going to still converse. But I'm still rambling. Endless rambling. It's like, how do I end a stream when new people keep popping, when new people keep arriving for conversations. I can't just end the stream if people keep arriving, which is great, and I want people having conversation. It's just sometimes I may need to slow down with my conversation, because sometimes I get conversing too much. But I have drinks, so if I find out that I get talking too much, then I'll have a drink and try and calm down. Because you all seem to be having a good conversation with yourself, so you're all sorted. There's not much on TV. Actually, I don't even know if there's any sports on this week. I know the touring cars are on Sunday, but because it's Friday, I've not checked if there's any actual sport. I don't think so. Is there any Formula 1? I'm not sure there is, but who knows? I think it's the Indy cars. Yeah. I can't. It's Ferrari challenge. So no F1. Formula E. Oh, it's the MotoGP. So that's fine. I must have missed the senior snooker, because they kept going on about how the senior snooker is at the Crucible and everything. But I saw a video of, I think it popped up, of Jimmy White making a big break. So that gives me the impression that I've missed it. I've missed the senior snooker. It's a shame. It's a shame. I had a lot of snooker with the World Championship anyway, so it's not like I missed out. I just wanted to see how the seniors dealt with things. Look, I'm not saying it's the truth, but I think Jimmy White may have won, but just because Jimmy White had a video of a clearance doesn't necessarily mean that he won, because you can make a 147 break and it doesn't mean you're going to win the World Championship or the World Seniors Championship. I mean, look at Neil Robertson. He made a 147 at the in the World Championship and lost. And actually lost the match he got the 147 in, so yeah. But it's always good to have that memory of hitting a 147, especially at the World Championships. I mean, just that title, World Championships. It's just like, that's the biggest of the big when it comes to snooker. If you win that, that's £500,000. I'll say that again, £500,000 for winning the World Championship. I don't know how much that is in American money, but that's how much it is here in England. So 500 grand. Just how much money that is. And that's 500,000 ranking points as well, because the money that they get equates to how much their ranking points. So that'll most likely will shoot them to ranking in the world as number 1. Usually, anyway. So that will mean Ronnie O'Sullivan's at world number 1 again. Remember, we all watching the World Championship together, weren't we? We all watched the final. We watched him lifting the trophy. That was a good times. So if we're ever watching a sports event, I'll I'll slide the camera around and we can watch whatever sports event is on. Doesn't that sound fun? You can watch TV with the Ninja. You can watch Ninja TV. Hang on, I can't. Ninja TV. I can't see anything. Is the TV even there? And you walk into it. Actually, how can I walk into it? It's on a stand now. I won't be able to walk into it. Let's not walk into any TVs, whatever position they're in. Hey, Diane Johns, it's very good to see you. Guess I can't end the stream still because we had a new entrant. I may just have to sit here all quiet because I can keep the live stream running. I don't have to say anything. I don't have to do anything. I just sit here with my arms folded and just like carry on chatting. Leave you to it. It's always good that you guys can chat as well. Because quite a lot of the things you ladies seem to talk about are things that either don't interest me or I have no idea what the heck you're talking about. Lee Walker. That must have took a long time. Lee Walker takes about over 30 seconds just to play one shot. I mean, the average time for a snooker shot is about around the 20-second mark. So, I mean, literally every shot this fella Lee Walker, it's over 30 seconds. Even if the shot is easy, he'll do a lap around the table for no reason whatsoever. It's like, jeez. The frame in question takes a lot longer than necessary. I think the top players, the reason why they play so fast is because usually the first thing you think of, the first shot you think of, is usually the right shot. But some of them just take forever, and the longer you take, the more shots you think of, and then you're never actually sure which one was the right one. You start thinking, which was my first thought now? Just play your shot, and then move on to the next one. I mean, Ronnie O'Sullivan, when he's on form, he can do it with under 15 seconds, because he places the cue ball. So it's literally, he has to wait for the cue ball to stop, and then he's already in position because he's positioned the cue ball perfectly. Quite a lot of the big break builders, perfect position. It's like you only have to move an inch, and because the ball that you've potted is just underneath the next ball you need to pot. So all you need to do is basically put the cue ball around where it was when you hit the cue ball. So you don't need to basically move the cue ball that much. So it stops faster. You can get down and just do it again. And then you already know that the colour, which comes back up, you already know where that is, so because you just potted it before that one. Was like, snooker player, the top snooker players, they know how to speed up when they need to, and they still can. So you need to play fast when you're a snooker player. You don't need to. It's not, you're not obligated to play fast, but there is limits. I mean, if a shot looks simple and you take about 6 minutes making a decision, the referee's quite entitled to kind of give you a nudge and go, "Oi, you're taking too long. If you don't, I'll have to give you a foul if you don't make your shot soon." Never actually seen it happen yet, but they have actually considered bringing in a shot clock in matches. I think that's where the snooker shootout came in, because that's a 10-minute frame, and that's it. 10 minutes. Obviously, if you win the frame before 10 minutes, but you've literally just got 10 minutes to get more points than your opponent. So you don't have to, you could win by 1 point. If you pot one red, that puts you in the advantage. That means that if the 10-minute clock counts down, you've won the match. It probably wouldn't be the most exciting match if it requires you only 1 point, but that's the idea. That was the idea of the snooker shootout. It's high speed stuff. You're not messing around. You're not going to be out there long. So it's a great tournament, but not a ranking tournament in my eyes. Because when it first started, it wasn't a ranking tournament. It was literally just a tournament for fun. I think it got changed. I think the tournament changed from being as fun because they made it a ranking tournament, because it became important to some of the players, because some of the players needed a good run in that tournament to probably stay on the tour. So making it a ranking tournament makes it less fun. It just makes it more serious. But that's my opinion. But I've got a feeling I'm not the only one who has that opinion. I'm sorry, guys. I'm ignoring you, and I just rambled on about snooker that probably you guys didn't even know about. I heard Mr. A clunking around. Looks like we're gonna get some. Well, Crouton's awake. So, what are we doing here? Are we here? Are we there? Are we here? There, everywhere. No, I'm not up there, and I'm not over there either. I am here, under the table. I'm here. I'm me. Yep. Man. Goodness gracious me. I am me. I am me. You are you. That's good. Yeah, but snooker's more entertaining. It can be quick. Cricket is way too slow for me. Just way too slow, and it's not. And it's hard to follow. I find cricket so hard to follow. It's like I don't really understand the rules, and I don't think I would if I started watching it now. I think if I was gonna like cricket, I would like it from the start. But nobody in my family really enjoys cricket. I don't think that was where you were wanting to go with that anyway. You weren't suggesting that I'm going to enjoy cricket. Yes, snooker isn't always the fastest sport, but when you've got fast players and break building and all the balls in the right place, a frame can be done in less than 5 minutes, and then it'll be a bit longer, especially if they keep potting. They could get a century break. Baseball is so slow, they're thinking of ways to hurry, like not allowing the new pitcher that comes in to warm up. He's been warming up for a long time out in the pitchers section. What? That's the answer I've got for you. What? You don't have to try and describe it to me, because I probably won't know even if you did. You can describe it to Philly if you like, but I've got a feeling she already knows about all this. She seems to be more intelligent when it comes to American sports, and I'm trying to school you on British sports, but yeah. Snooker may cross over to the US at some point, so you need to be aware of the rules and how the sport is, and you guys need to learn how to be quiet. That's a challenge for you, because snooker requires you to be absolutely silent through the whole thing. So that will probably be a challenge for you. I'm not trying to be offensive, but you guys love to be in the crowd. When you are in crowds, whenever I've seen you in any crowd, you really, really go for it. So, can you guys be quiet with it? Could you be quiet enough to be able to handle a snooker match? I'm sure you'll be able to tone it down a bit, but you have to be quiet. So if snooker comes over to America, that's one thing you guys need to learn, and stick to what you've learned as well, because I know some of you may get carried away. Snooker's probably not one of those sports where you can get in the stands and take your top off and paint letters on your body. It's not really one of those sports unless you're watching Ronnie O'Sullivan and you've got a line of 5 and you've got Ronnie. A line of, because I've seen crowds from sports do stuff like that. Seen weird beer hats as well. You wear out and you got 2 cans and you're just drinking it. Yeah, you won't be allowed that anyway. You can't smoke or drink alcohol, I don't think. Oh, you maybe can, but the snooker players can't. Snooker players way back when, they used to actually be allowed to drink alcohol and smoke while in the arena, in mid-match, just have a beer, because snooker wasn't a big sport back then. Plus, nearly everybody, from the looks of it, everybody smoked. But now everybody knows the dangers of smoking, so they try so hard to stop people from drinking and smoking. I know Jeannie isn't here, but she'll be disappointed if they take beer off the menu. But Jeannie will make her own beer anyway, so she'll never run out of beer. Sorry, Jeannie, you're not even here, and I'm talking about you. I'm talking about everybody. But there's a lot of people I could talk about who are connected with Discord and just do amazing stuff. Me, I just ramble on. So what you got for an hour and a half is just me rambling on. Well, the thing is though, if we do come to America, we'll probably go to loads of different states, and we'll have people coming in with interest because they've probably seen it. They probably had a connection of some kind to British TV, so they'll probably know the sport, so they'll know what to expect, so they'll be ready for it, so they'll probably already trained in how to be in the arena. Well, you can, Philly. That's fine. I'm sure Jeannie will enjoy it. There's no stopping the beer for her. I'm not saying she's an alcoholic, but she's quite welcome to enjoy a beer. Just don't expect me to join her in the beer drinking. I still can get around alcohol. I don't. Well, I'm actually glad I can't, because I don't want to be one of those jerks who drinks alcohol and then shags a lamppost. Sorry. Okay. Did I just say that? Well. Oh man. I'm gonna have to accept that I'm gonna end up slipping at sometimes. I'm just gonna end up saying. Thing is though, with British humour, you can't say a lot of stuff without being a bit naughty in the words. So it's just kind of like very difficult to tell jokes without actually being a bit naughty in the words. So I apologise, but that's just the British way we do things. If we're gonna be comical, you kind of have to be a bit naughty a bit risque with the wording. Obviously, I'm not gonna say the massive swear words, but I might say some silly things. We'll pretend they're putting carpet on the lamppost, okay? A new bit of decor for the lamppost. Yeah, because that makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? You're welcome to enjoy golf. There's got to be people who enjoy golf because people enjoy golf. Over here on Sky in the UK, we've actually got a channel that's called Sky Golf. So we've got a channel that's absolutely dedicated to golf. It's not always showing live golf. It's showing like the best of one of the professional golfers. I think obviously a popular one is looking back at Tiger Woods, and maybe was it Rory McIlroy, who was also pretty good at the time. I used to watch Sky Sports News, so they always basically said whenever somebody was doing something good. So it's not like I know everything about it. Them two names seem to always pop up a lot when they were talking about golf. They were also talking about Tiger Woods making a big return or something. I don't want to. I have medication, so I don't want to risk. I don't want to risk mixing them two together. That's good. Most places do now. I think there might be a cricket channel as well. I think we have a separate channel for every sport, because there's the Sky F1 channel. That's one I watch quite a lot. I like to watch it mostly when there's an actual live race going on. Yeah, Wimbledon. Don't really watch Wimbledon, but I know it exists. I might switch on to it at some point. Thing is though, somebody will always be talking about it. Somebody will be talking about it on this chat here probably. about Wimbledon when it starts. So I'm sure in due time we'll have some British fans. I was talking, Philly, earlier on in the show about getting some Kitten Academy get up, some clothing, just like a t-shirt or a hoodie, just basically getting stocked up on Kitten Academy stuff while I walk around the town. I don't think you were here when I was talking about that, so maybe you can talk to some of the people on the Discord chat and maybe find out if they know any links, or find out if they can send some stuff. Maybe because I know there's some nice people on Discord who I may risk giving my address to if I have trust in them and they actually have t-shirts to give out. I just want to give myself the chance to get something to wear around town. Yes, it may not work, but people may take a peek. Well, it wouldn't work straight away, but at least I'd be giving it a chance to work. So I got to be patient with this sort of thing. I mean, I'm walking around in cat shirts. I'm not expecting to get an impact straight away, but people at least have been taking a little bit of attention. They probably looked quick and then looked away and just continued about their day. I'm trying to catch you up a bit, Philly. Trying to remember what I was talking about earlier, because you've probably seen the title of the video about the milk. I had a coffee earlier, and one of the Americanos that I asked about last night about what an Americano is, and I had one. Alright, well, they used to be my popular one. They are one of the cheapest on the menu as well. She did point blank ask me, do you want milk? And I just went, no. It's like, I still cannot believe I did that. It's like, I always had milk whenever I had an Americano, so why did I suddenly say no? So I ended up with a black Americano. It was okay. It's not my first choice, obviously. It took a lot longer for it to cool down, so I had to sit there staring at the steam going up for a while, because I burnt my mouth up. Oh, I don't think I mentioned that they had a new... sorry, this must have sounded quite camp. They had a new thing, because at Costa Coffee they have a nice treats bar. You can have little nibbles and stuff, and there was something new. They had little mini caramel waffles, and they were from the Netherlands, because it said on the packet because I think Costa is from the Netherlands, and maybe I think they were basically like they looked like mini Stroop waffles. They were saying they're new, and I thought, why not? In for a penny, in for a pound. Actually, they were £2.55, so I was hoping that they were going to be good, and I quite enjoyed them. I just... Well, we'll see, Philly. We'll have to talk about this in the Discord chat on our special private the Three Wise Women. I should rename that chat the Three Wise Women. Nah, that wouldn't really make any sense. That would mean it'd be just you three, and I'd have to keep quiet. Never mind. But yeah. I may do that, and at that point it may actually be cheaper for me as well, wouldn't it? Sorry, I'm I'm anticipating me not having to pay for it. I don't know. Oh, maybe the web. Well, it's more likely you'll be able to get hold of it. I guess that's where you're coming from. It's more easier for you to get hold of it than me, and plus I'd have to pay import costs as well. So it's just an idea that I thought of that could work really, really well. And as I get more confident, I could walk up to people and say, have you ever seen Kitten Academy? Or just simply walk up to somebody and say, do you like cats? And if they say no, then I'll just move on. I used to be quite a good salesman. Well, not so much a salesman, but I used to be. I'm usually quite good at convincing people to do something that they probably wasn't going to do, but I'm usually quite a convincing face, so they end up. So, because I used to work at the British Heart Foundation at one point, and I stood at the front door with selling. Well, not selling. They donated if they donated £1, I gave them a heart badge. So I ended up. I had a box full of them. Usually people weren't really keen on it, but I used to just stop people, and they were like, nah. And by the end of it, they were still putting £1 in anyway. So I was like, I've got a gift for selling things to people. I don't do it as much now, but maybe my skills can be reborn, and I can convince people to actually like cats by the end of it. They may be dog people, but when I'm finished talking to you, you will be cat people. Oh yes. I assume you mean you're very good at advertising things like that. I'll go by that you meant to say good. Because you're very going at advertising, isn't it? Maintenance work. What? How? 1 hour and 41 minutes, and it's been literally just me on camera for the whole thing. Wow, man. This has been quite the ramble, hasn't it? Thing is, though, I've had a lot to say, and my tea's not ready yet, so I could still ramble, but I really should probably end the stream and chill out a bit. And I've got to say, don't forget about Moss later. Those of you who will be awake, don't forget about Moss. If I do another stream later, then God help you all. So that seems to be the thing that I'm thinking about. So when I finish this stream, I'll probably go onto Discord and I'll want to find out, or if you Philly, or if you Terry, if any of you have got information about it, you can get some information. I don't mind paying for it myself. I just like to know that the option is there. I've never really asked. I just need need that website, because there's going to be new stuff that keeps getting added, so I want to keep on top of things, because I know there's the American side, but I don't know if that will work the same for us in the UK. But yeah, it's fine. I know I'm still rambling. I'm trying to end the show. Oh, that coffee earlier, that black coffee has kept me zooming, kept me rambling. I'm a super rambler. But you knew that anyway. We all knew that. We all knew that I could ramble. Once I get started, I can ramble for hours. But none of yous are gone anywhere. So, I'm obviously my rambling is, well, it's kept you all here. Thing is, though, you can all go off and do whatever you want and come back, and I won't even know unless you told me. It's just me. The thing is, I'm in my bedroom, so I don't. I just calm down a little bit, and then I can, once I reboot it, back to ramble mode. You guys enjoy it. It is really funny because I was doing about 5 hour live streams and an 8 hour one. At this rate, I could do a 5 hour live stream of me just rambling all the way through. God. Well, where would you go with that? Would you watch the whole 5 hours? Would you be able to watch the whole 5 hours? Would my voice actually get on your nerves? Because I know that I can get on my mum's nerves when I start rambling to her. I keep saying things and just keep repeating myself. Well, I don't care how long it takes. I just want the chance. I just want that opportunity. And I think that's fair enough. I mean, you guys think it's a good idea getting Kitten Academy stuff in Derby, not just the UK. I mean, it might help get Derby back on the map. It might actually help Derby County get some money and get back into the football club. I mean, that's asking a lot. I mean, Derby County is quite good at saving themselves, but maybe I could, if I force it enough, I can actually get Kitten Academy on the Derby County shirts. So whenever Derby play football, their main sponsor will say Kitten Academy. Oh God, that will be fun because everybody would have to watch Derby County games then. Because everybody watching Derby County because of the Kitten Academy. Oh, that would be hilarious. That'd be hilarious and awesome at the same time. So at that point, Kitten Academy and Derby County would be one in the same, wouldn't they? Oh man. This is way into the future though, I think. It's a fun thought though. Instead of any other like random phone company or something I've probably never heard of. I have Kitten Academy written across. And kittens learn to cat. That would give Kitten Academy a massive boost. But that's a lot to ask. It's a lot to ask that Kitten Academy will save Derby. Well, I love Derby County and I love Kitten Academy. Put the two together, I could be the one who saves Derby. Could be the one that gets Derby County back on the map. Because Mel Morris is really doing everybody's head in. Him wanting £22 million for the club. I think it's 22 million just to rent the club. Actually, I don't think we're buying the club back. I think Mel Morris is just renting the club, renting the stadium back to us. So we're paying 22 million just to hold on to the stadium temporarily. So he's not selling us the stadium. Mel Morris is really driving all Derby fans crazy. There's not much you can do about it though, is there? One day things things all look normal. Oh, Mr. A, what are you doing? What are you doing? You went into the room and then went away. Oh my god, look at that lineup of cute kittens. Oh, look at that lineup of tiny kittens. Oh my god. That is so adorable. Oh. Little tidbit in the middle. I say little tidbit, but is she growing? Little yawny tidbit. Oh my god, she is really going for it. She must have done about 4 or 5 yawns in less than a minute. Less than 30 seconds maybe. And then she's gonna go back to sleep again. I don't know. Oh man, I really wanted to end this dream. But how can I end a stream that's being so cute now? That's evil. That is pure evil. You kittens are pure evil. I hope you know that. Tell Kitten Academy Discord that they're all evil. That's the what. Say that that's from me. Say that NinjaChris said, you kittens are all evil. You're forcing me to keep a live stream running. Evil kittens. Evil. It's because they've literally just woke back up again, isn't it? Wait for it. Wait for what? What are we waiting for now? Hey, I wonder if you've sent the link out to everyone so that actually it wouldn't matter now, would it? Because I was trying to end the stream, but then the kittens became cute again. Yeah, because they've never been cute. Of course it's cute. It's always cute. Whoa, Zoomy. Is that Sky? No. That's 2 kittens. And there might be... Well, one of them I think is Pom. The other one might be B. BB. She really is a BB gun. Sorry, that was terrible. Well, she's like a shot out of a BB gun. And that's my mum on camera. Just zoom in past. I think you've gotten used to seeing her run past by now, so it's become a kind of, I'm used to that sort of thing. Why do they have to be so cute? Kitten Academy wouldn't be Kitten Academy if they weren't cute, would it? It'd be pointless if Kitten Academy wasn't cute. It's DJ in the house as well. No, she can't be, can she? She's away. DJ's away, isn't she? Oh. Well, I think Mr. A's about to give him some food, or he's gonna lock them in the room. I wonder if Mr. A will do a close-up. It'd be nice if he gives me a heads up when he's gonna do a close up as well, so I can end my stream and Mr. A can start his. So if Mr. A says he's gonna start a live stream, I want to end mine and make sure Mr. A gets full attention. And at that point, I'll be able to join in on the close up as well. So I'll go from my live stream to a Kitten Academy live stream, Kitten Academy close up. Right. That's bad, isn't it? That I thought Mr. A sounded like DJ. That's completely wrong. Oh well. Never mind. Hey, Mr. A sounds like DJ. Apparently. He doesn't. Oh, well. He does now. It's a good thing about these radio streams. We can literally just watch Kitten Academy together. I'm set here doing what I used to do. This is me, literally. This is what I used to just sit here, watch Kitten Academy. Why does it look like Mr. A's setting up for a close-up? Oh, it's just taking photos, is it? I tell you what, because I'm near the end, because I should end the stream anyway, and I don't want to interfere with Mr. A's, because if he does do a close-up, I don't want to clash with it. So I'm gonna just end. So I want to say thank you everybody who watched, thank you everybody who's watching later, and I'm gonna leave. Leave with some special music. And well, you might know the song, you might not, but thank you for watching, and I will see you sometime in the future. I'll probably see you in Discord. Okay, bye bye.